everyone. Today, my friends and I would like to give some speech about source of happiness. So, what is happiness? Happiness does have a pretty important role in our lives, and it can have a huge impact on the way we live our lives. Happiness is that feeling that comes over you when you know life is good and you can't help but smile. It's the opposite of sadness. Happiness is a sense of well-being, joy or contentment. When people are successful or safe or lucky, they feel happiness. It is a desirable feeling that everybody wants to have at all times. Being happy is influenced by situations, achievement and other circumstances. Happiness is an innate quality that reflects on the state of mind. Therefore, there are many factors that are considered sources of happiness, such as money, family, friends, and so on.
Source of happiness is when you have a friend. Yes, a friend. I believe in this world, all of us has a friend, right? Including me. I also have a friend. Friend can make our life very meaningful. For example, if you have a hobby, you can share with them. If you like to go hiking, swimming, shopping, or go to travel, you can do with them because you don't feel bored or lonely while doing the activity. But it will be more fun because you have a friend to talk while doing the activity. The best thing is when you have a friend that really understands you and know your interests, because you will feel more comfortable with them. Let's say if you have a problem and you shy to tell your parents, and I'm very sure that you will share with your friend because they also can give a good opinion to solve it. So please, please, please appreciate your friend like them appreciate you, because it's not easy to find a friend that very understand us. You better don't do something bad to your friend behind them, because it is not easy to get their trust. When you get your friend trust, it means they believe on you.
Second, the source of happiness is food. Happiness is the state of being happy. Food and happiness is highly really connected with each other, from pleasure to eating and cooking to the change in brain chemistry. Food affects the pleasure and reward center in our brain the same way like drugs do. The key of happiness is learn to be grateful to be happy. Learn to appreciate everything you feel, smell, see and experience. As for me, when I'm with food, I feel like butterfly in my stomach. Every people will have a different sense of happiness, but as for me, the food is my happiness. So here I'm touched with my favorite food, the Venus roll with shrimp. So this is my very favorite food and my happiness. So I want to say some quotes that it sounds like people who love to eat is the best people.
The third source of happiness is family. Family is a close person to our life and the one who has been by our side since we were young. Family is a source of happiness because family always meet our needs and is always supportive of what we do. Family will always be with us when we have difficult and happy. Family is the most important source of happiness because without family, we will not be happy with what we have now. The source of happiness in the family is not focused on love only, but in various ways, such as the support provided and the time spent on the child. For example, when we are saddened by our failure to do something. Your family encourage us to not give up easily and try to do it again. Our sadness can be overcome because family has sadness into happiness because we have their support. Another example is when we need someone to spend time with us. Family is a person who always find time even when they are busy and try to fulfilling our demands. Happiness is the love given by the family.
The fourth source of happiness is money. It is without any doubt that money plays a large in bringing happiness to a person's life. Everyone needs money to live and survive. For without money, many has to struggle and live in poverty. With money, one has the freedom and choices of owning and buying many things such as a big house, nice car, and many other long list of items. With the money we have, we can travel and see the entire world and its wondrous beauties and absorb and learn the many wonders of the world. So with financial freedom, we can choose of doing many things. We can spend our money in pursuit of furthering our education or other interests such as learning music or art and enjoying fantastic theatre or musical performance which will contribute to our happiness. With enough money, we can also do acts of charity by helping the poor, single mothers and destitute. Above all, we can also help contribute some cash for the children to continue going to school and be successful. With enough money in our pocket, we will worry less and have greater opportunities to buy things such beautiful clothes, good watches, buy quality facial and healthcare products, and occasionally go eat in fancy restaurants. This money is indeed one important component in our life towards contributing to our overall happiness apart from having a good health and family, etc. With sufficient money, it can also definitely help us achieve our dreams and goals in life. Some may dream to own a bungalow with a swimming pool or a Ferrari or go skiing in Switzerland, and thus once you have the money, you will be able to fulfill and accomplish it. Nothing then is impossible. But of course, we have to be careful and sensible in the way we spend our money, as lavish spending can bring ruin to our life. As the saying goes, money is the root of all evils. What it means is that if we are not careful, we can easily spend too much and lose all our money and instead get into big debts. Lastly, money does bring happiness as we can then lead a most comfortable way of life with the minimum of worries.
Hi, as a conclusion, there are four major sources of happiness in this world. Firstly, there are friends. Friends are those people who are closest to you and also that understands you more compared to your parents and family members. And they are also the ones that influence you in your life compared to your family members because they are always there besides you and you always see them, such as like in the workplace, in your classroom, and even during your studies in university. You always have friends around you and they can actually be the source of your happiness because of them actually being there during your sad times, your happy times. Every day when you see them, it makes you happy. Then it can make them your source of happiness. Secondly is food. Food can be the source of happiness for some people because eating delicious food can make you happy, especially when you're stressed and feeling unhappy with yourself. That makes you just want to binge eat and you just want to eat delicious food because you want to feel good, you want to feel better about yourself. Third is family. Family is the source of happiness for people. Some people, okay, because people who are close with their family members can actually say that they are the
source of happiness for them, because if you're close with your family, you don't have any toxic family members, you can actually say that they are the source of your happiness, because they motivate you and they actually want you to be better. And lastly is money. Money can be a source of happiness for some people, because with money you can buy anything. You can buy things that you want, as such as if you're into K-pop, you can buy the merchandise. And if you are like feeling sad or just wanna buy something nice for yourself, you can buy some toys, cute toys, especially for girls. It can actually bring you happiness. And also with money you can also buy food. Okay, you can buy the expensive foods, the cheaper foods. So in conclusion, I can say that by having money, enough money, can actually bring you happiness. Okay, it can actually be the major source of happiness in your life. Yes, it is materialistic, but in this kind of world today, you can't do anything without money. So I guess money is the major source of happiness for a lot of people, and actually for me also. So I guess that's all for me. So